Turning. How close were you to turning heel?
Real close.
Around what time period?
Cena Rock won. I got word that they were going to do it. I went out and recorded a new song. I went out and got all new gear. I was ready to go and already thinking about like what I could do with the story, and now lean into the opposite of everything you stand for. So I would begin to not work as hard. I would show up less. I would be untrustworthy, unloyal, all those things.
If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Acknowledge us.
Hey, guys, we're here at the Red Carpet Ring. We'll talk about this is the John Cena, the heel John Cena that we all needed. Why John Cena proved us wrong. Let's check out more about that in the Red Carpet Ring as we talk more about it. We're going to see how John Cena pretty much planted the seeds the whole entire time. Here. This was as well as the women's, this is one of the best storybook Elimination Chamber match. If you guys remember after SmackDown before Elimination Chamber, everybody had an agenda. CM Punk said he was gonna go after Logan Paul. Logan Paul eliminated him at the Royal Rumble. Seth freaking Rollins said he was gonna go make sure that CM Punk did not go to main event WrestleMania. Logan Paul, he just had it be in there. Damian Priest gonna come after Drew. Drew wanted CM Punk too, and John Cena said he's gonna get to WrestleMania in his last ever Elimination Chamber appearance. Pretty much almost every man achieved their goal. Now let's go down how the elimination started. Now for the women's, I was right. I said that Naomi was gonna start the chamber first to be the first one eliminated, so I was right. But anyway, the men's, let's start. Drew McIntyre eliminated first by Damian Priest. Damian Priest eliminated second by Logan Paul. CM Punk eliminated two people, Logan and Seth Rollins. After Logan was eliminated, it was Seth, Punk, and Cena. And Cena and Punk had their moment. They hugged it out, and they both teamed up with Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins was feeling some type of way. He got mad at John Cena because he wanted Punk for himself. But this was after CM Punk got Seth Rollins with the GTS, and I think Cena got with AA. Then it came down to Cena and Punk. Cena locked Punk in STF. CM Punk got out. While Seth Rollins, after eliminated, CM Punk head was sticking out. Mr. Seth Rollins, anger that he got eliminated by Punk, made sure he didn't want to go to WrestleMania, stomped him outside of it, and he gave John Cena a nod. Go do what you got to do. Make sure this man does not go to WrestleMania in the main event. And he achieved his goal, and John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber. Also, John Cena made history last night. He is tied with Triple H for the most wins ever in the Elimination Chamber match at 4 wins now. Now, however, Cena saw Cody come out. They set up for their WrestleMania. They're going to go WrestleMania, Cena versus Cody for WrestleMania 41 for the WWE Championship. Rock comes out. Decision time, right, for Cody Rhodes. So when we get there, Cody drops the F-bomb, told Rock to F himself, as we thought he would. Now, it was weird. We thought it was strange why John Cena was still in the ring. Why is Cena still here? Why is he still there? And he gave the look. He hugged Cody Rhodes after telling Rock off, thinking that's good. And then he hugged Cody. Rock gave him a nod, and it was time to execute. And that's exactly what John Cena did. He gave Cody that work. This man went heel so bad, he pissed off Michael Cole. He got Michael Cole pissed off. That's the crazy part about it. He got him pissed off. But it was wild though, definitely wild. And that's how it went down. Now Cena, of course, had the attack on Cody Rhodes. That Rock, of course, he whipped it with the belt. And that was weird. Travis Scott was not needed, but he was there, and he was there, and he was there. He was there. I was gonna say he was there. But yeah, it definitely was a moment, one of the biggest, and I mean biggest heel turns ever in history. Something we did not expect to see. And it definitely something that we all gonna talk about for a long time. Long time we gonna talk about this. You know, I knew something was up. This is me. I knew something was up when Cena, who just won a grueling Elimination Chamber match, you know, we knew. And why was he still in the ring after Cody Rhodes, after Rock came out? Why was that? So I always thought that was strange. I always thought that was funny, like what's going on here? But it definitely was crazy. You know, but definitely a good moment. Definitely a good moment. We can't forget about that. Man, it is just this whole thing it just took WrestleMania to a whole nother level. To a whole nother level, guys. I don't know about you. I'm super duper hyped for WrestleMania 41. I am. I know I am, because this is cinema right here. Man, pissed off Michael Cole. He got him in his bag. Everything. Man, I'm gonna go on record saying this too. I'm gonna say this right now. And I don't think anyone's ever said this. If they did, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. I will say this too. This is how real this heel turn got. Now we know that Cena and Rock are linked up. This is the Hollywood heel thing. Just like Hollywood Hogan 96. It got so crazy. That John Cena, when he turned heel, that John Cena, he was not even the same person anymore. He wasn't the same person anymore. If you really think about it, this is what I thought about myself. He turned heel so much last night. John Cena turned it to Mark Wahlberg. He turned to Mark Wahlberg. That's how super heel he got. Remember Mark Wahlberg in Pain and Gain, also with The Rock when he's no Dwayne Johnson? That's who John Cena turned into, y'all. He didn't turn to Mark Wahlberg. He didn't turn to Mark Wahlberg. He didn't turn to transform to a whole different new person. That's what I saw last night when it came to that. He wasn't even the same guy anymore. He turned to this guy. That's what we saw last night at Elimination Chamber. That's how real it got. So, yeah, but I will say this. I will say that's how it got. And we know now that it's definitely something that's gonna turn for the better. But it definitely reminded me of 1996 with Hogan, Bash at the Beach. I definitely feel like that right now with John Cena. But definitely, guys, he definitely turned into a whole different person. He was not the same anymore. Not anymore. He definitely was a different person. That's how I saw it. But other than that, though, this was something we said Cena was would never turn heel, but it definitely was reminiscent of Hogan 96, and definitely with the biggest heel turn of Seth Rollins' turn on the Shield. That's another heel turn. This is right up there with it. And if we think about it, guys, you know, it's just something that was always there. It was something that was always there when it came down to it. Cena was always going to turn no matter what. He could have turned at any given time. You know, we didn't think it would happen because of his career. But there he is. There we go. Cena is a heel. But we can't even get... There's nothing else more to say regarding that. That's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening with the whole thing when it comes down to Cena. But this was a good moment, guys. I don't know about you. This was a good moment. Good moment what Cena did. I love how this happened. How this whole thing went down. It was a very good moment for of what he did in his career. And he did talk about, remember, the possibility of him going heel. Now, John Cena did mention that. He did mention that whole thing of how he was going to go heel. He talked about it and everything. He did mention that, but other than that, though, guys, this was a good thing. Very good. And if you guys notice, we kind of, the signs were kind of always there with John Cena.
I had 7 new singlets, low-cut singlets with boxing-type robes. I already had the boots in storage, so I dusted them off. Like I was ready to go, and already thinking about like what I could do with the story. Okay, what is a heel? A heel is not just new gear. The objectivity or the message behind the singlet and the boxing robes and the boots is its exact opposite of what you saw with the street gear. The jean shorts, the t-shirt, the ball cap, the sneakers. No, go the opposite route. And now lean into the opposite of everything you stand for. So I would begin to not work as hard. I would show up less. I would be untrustworthy, unloyal. I would lack respect in what I did. Like all you have to do is turn that on its... I would give up a lot. I would... All those things you can take and make interesting stories. And this is the stuff that's running through my head, not what moves can I do. It's like, how can I take the intellectual property that people are familiar with and twist it? So it's like, this guy's insane. It's everything I've come to love, and now I genuinely hate it. And in being a real bad guy, and I think that was the conversation that was eventually had, where it's like, okay, it's a bad idea. I'm like, hey, I know this is going to sting, but I'm not going to sell another t-shirt. I'm going to take all merchandise off the market. I'm not going to put out anything new. I'm not going to do any more appearances. I'm not going to do any Make-A-Wishes. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm going to be a bad guy to make you a good guy, so you're a good guy does all that.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, we're kind of in too deep. So it worked out the way it worked out. But bro, I was ready.
I could see the excitement as you're describing this. How good was the theme song?
I recorded it with saxophones instead of trumpets. It's called Fear My Name. I still have it locked away somewhere. If it ever sees the light of day, I want to remix it with trumpets instead of saxophones. But it has the hit of Time Is Now.
Imagine a world where The Rock's a heel now. Imagine a world where The Rock and John Cena are a heel at the same time.
So the weird thing is that's supposed to happen. Like if you think of the course of human life, no one is perfect, right? And it's very tough each day to wake up and live a good life. It's tough to be mistake-free. So that's like human trajectory. We all go through patches where we make decisions against our value system. We all turn heel at one point. It's just a matter of if you see the light. And I think that's what makes a lot of the characters redeemable, is if you take a really good guy and then have them lose their way, it's Darth Vader in Star Wars, but you want to root for him because you don't give up on that guy. I know there's good in him. Like that's beautiful. Those stories are beautiful.
Think about it.
And win a 17th championship, because that's what's best for business. That I will compete in the Elimination Chamber. That opportunity is earned. And yes.
I mean, John Cena cares about John Cena, right? Sure, Barry along the way, as long as he gets his spotlight.
That's pretty much the story of John Cena. all that for him to turn heel. All of that, guys. That man is official heel character. Yep, and I know some fans are upset. Some people may be upset. I'm glad he got it, but I know little kids are mad. I know they had little rants. I know they have little rants right now about it.
I don't care what Edge wants. I'm Seth freaking Rollins. This place revolves around me. I don't care what Edge wants.
But yeah, Cena is up there. He in his bag, and we gonna definitely get ourselves to WrestleMania. But this was a good way to do it. Right for WrestleMania, we didn't think it would happen because of the heel, him being heel because he's on retirement tour and everything else. But definitely something though. Definitely something. Yeah, but other than that, Zane, salute to you. Said so many kids were crying when Cena turned heel. Yeah, they were. Our true new child here. Yeah. Yeah, but Cena, he can't do that Make-A-Wish no more. That's one thing that's going to change. That Make-A-Wish going to stop. Don't go with the character. But these are all the moments here at Elimination Chamber. That closed out the show, obviously. You know, that's everything that happened in Elimination Chamber. But let me give my review on it. 5 out of 5. Best chamber ever. The best ever of all time. It's just the whole storybook. Now, we started off with Elimination Chamber with Jay Cargill. We started off with Attack Like That. Now, we started off with that, and we ended with John Cena. We ended with John Cena with his turn, with the heel turn he did. The final boss made his move, you know, and that was what clues with John Cena heel turn. The clues were there. He said he was going to, he qualified for the chamber without working for it. Thought was earned, heel move. The 3 fingers, everything. So many clues to this whole story. It's not even a joke. It was a lot of clues there. And Rock, he let everybody know what the deal was. As far as that goes, there were a lot of hidden clues there, a lot of agenda. Rock always put the 3 fingers up. We just didn't think it would be for John Cena. We never thought of that because we have to remember that John Cena was just through hugging CM Punk. We have to remember that too. Remember that, so when that happened, it made sense though. But these were some good moments there. Rock definitely putting the 3 fingers up was a big clue. And it's true. He put them 3 fingers because of Cena. He just did it backwards. Cena does it frontwards. He did it backwards. And he did it at Bad Blood. And he did it actually last year before that. And then add insult to injury, put the foot on top of Cody. Classic heel move. This one or any kind of heel. This is a classic one, guys. Classic one. So we got Cody Rhodes versus Cena at WrestleMania 41. You guys see Cena win the championship? Very well could be. Well, let's see what people are saying about WrestleMania coming up too. We're gonna see what people are saying about, but particularly, what did people say about Elimination Chamber as far as rating goes? 68% gave it an A, 19% gave it a B, 11% gave it a C, and 2% gave it a D or F. Who would give Elimination Chamber a D or F? Oh, let me take that back. That was SmackDown, actually. That's my fault, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna pull that up still now. Let's see what people did say about it. Now that was SmackDown, but let's see what people really say about Elimination Chamber. Some people still gave it a bad grade. I don't know why. That's clearly hating. But yeah, I don't understand that at all for life of me. But when it come down to it, a lot of people liked Elimination Chamber. A lot of people liked it. They thought it was good. And they thought it was a good show. And that's what people were saying about it. They were saying it was a good show. They were saying everything, you know. Right, saw a great interview with John Cena and Chris Van Fleet talking about the heel turn he would have did. But that's all for the heel John Cena that we all needed. How John Cena proved us wrong. Check out the content more at the Red Carpet Ring. Until then, guys, you already know what it is. It's OUT.